Okay, people say it's lonely at the top, and yes, it's a cliche, but it's also very true. And I don't think we often realize just how lonely it can be at the top. One part of it is the fact that you are the most visible when you are at the highest level in the organization, meaning people project their own things onto you. Uh, One of the areas that are being projected onto leaders are people's own histories of unsorted authority dynamics. We all were born and raised by imperfect parents, and those very early imperfections are quite overwhelming, but they form the first organizing principles regarding, according to which we then make sense of authority going forward. And when you're in charge of an organization, you are the recipient of people's projections regarding authority. So their hateful feelings, their loving feelings, but also their feelings of dependency. And often leaders find themselves under huge pressure to provide the answer, to know the answer, to give security, not to seem vulnerable, not to seem that they don't know. But in reality, leaders don't know because they work in a complex system. And whenever you work in a complex system, it means one foot is in your own competence and the other foot is in your own incompetence because you don't know what the future holds. Yet, if you are in the leadership position and people are anxious, they often look at you for answers, which can then feel completely isolating because where does the leader go to regarding their own uncertainties and regarding their own doubts about how they've treated someone in a recent interaction? Did I do the right thing in this meeting? Did I make the right decision? What will I say next? Something else as well is so there's the pressure from people to have the answers. Then there's in the leader often the internalization of that pressure that then make them feel responsible to give the answers, and they then feel defensive when their answers are being critiqued, which puts them in an even more isolated position because how do they show their vulnerability? Apart from that, I often hear, and I think if you've been to conferences, so in my field, the type of conferences I go to are often places where HR professionals or other organizational consultants or executive coaches go to. And very often people speak about the CEOs as people who only care about the bottom line, who don't care about people, who are short-term focused. All these things are projections onto the role of the CEO. So meaning sometimes even the very popular critique people have of capitalism as a whole, or of management, or the boss, all things lumped together, and then the CEO is treated as if they are someone that you can't trust, that doesn't care about people. And if even the people who are in the role of being there for leaders think about leaders as people to be scared of and people who can't be trusted, it means they very rarely have the guts to actually knock on the CEO's door and say, maybe I can help, for fear of all their own assumptions being activated. And which then often leaves the CEO in this position where they feel that they've got no one to talk to. Yeah.